Welcome to Quick Tips by GoEngineer. My name is Nathan Dunn, Elite Applications Engineer. Today we are going to be discussing how to replace a component inside of an assembly or a drawing. So in the assembly that I have shown on my screen right now, you can see that there's a fixed caster back here. And basically what I'm going to do is just replace that in a couple different ways. Start off with, I'm just going to close this out. So you can actually replace a component during the open of an assembly or a drawing. If we select the assembly, you'll notice that there's a References button on the Open dialog. You select References, find the component that you would like to replace, fixedcaster.sldprt, double-click, and this will open up a browser that allows you to go find the other file. In this case, it's in the same location, so fixedcaster_changed. Double-click on that, you'll notice that you get some visual feedback with the green text indicating that the component will be replaced. Say OK, and open. And you can see on the rebuild of the component during the open procedure that it has actually replaced that component in both cases. So both instances of that file have been replaced. If you'd like to replace only one instance, or if you already have the assembly open, you can actually do that from the Feature Manager design tree as well. So we just select the component, find it in the feature tree, right-click, select the double arrows down here, go to Replace Components. See that this is the component that is going to be replaced. It's already been pre-selected. There is a checkbox for all instances, so if you'd like to replace just a single instance, you could disable that option. And then what would you like to replace it with? We'll just browse out here to find the fixed caster file. Open. And then this is important. If there's configurations within the file, it will match the name if it's available. So obviously in this case, two default configurations is going to be just fine. If the names are different, you will do the manually select, and then you'll be able to choose which configuration you'd like to replace it with. And then finally a checkbox for reattaching the mates. If the faces and the mates can be reattached, this is going to attempt to do that for you. So we'll hit the green check. In the next option, you will get a dialog showing you which mates have been replaced successfully. In this case, all of the mates have green checks, which means that they've successfully been transferred from one file to the other. If they did not work, they would have a red X here, and then you could use the selection here for replacement of a mate entity, flip mate alignment, and previews in order to solve those new mates. So you can see that those fixed casters have been replaced now within my assembly environment. Next thing I want to talk about is the ability to do this inside of a drawing as well. So if you're going to open up a drawing file, again, if during the open procedure, you can actually choose the references here. So if you've completed detailing a drawing out for a component and you have a similar component that you'd like to make a drawing of, this is a great way to basically speed up that drawing process. So again, select the drawing, choose references, double click on the file that you would like to replace, in this case just a single part file, select the new file that you would like to have referenced, OK, and open. And everywhere that that part was used within the drawing environment will now be replaced with the new component, new file. Thank you for watching Quick Tips by GoEngineer. My name is Nathan Dunn.